All right, going live tonight. Doing a live stream here uh, to sort of make up from last night. And I'm just going to fly solo here for this one. So, yeah, it's just going to be me here. And yeah, so see what's going on. Hey, Gabo. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Saturday night, my friend. Hey, Sean. Going all right? Yeah. So yeah, I did a live stream last night, but things kind of went a little bit weird, and I'm doing this tonight to sort of make up for that. It's a long story. You won't be able to go back and see the stream because I took it down. But um, as far as like the future goes, as far as like people coming into the stream, uh, there's going to be some changes made. Um, so, and I'll talk more about that at some point. We're still going to do hangouts, or like maybe we'll scale that back a little bit, maybe do one-on-ones, or stuff stuff along those lines. But yeah, so I haven't heard anything about that. But how you doing, Alter? So yeah, I figured why not do this tonight and sort of make up for that. Hey, Scotty, hope you're doing well. But hello to everybody. Yeah, last night got a little bit weird there, and I've told a couple of people what happened, but yeah, I'm just gonna fly solo here for this one, and here's what I'm gonna do for going forward. For people that want to get up, like if you guys people out there want to do a collaboration, you can reach out to me on social media. Uh, people that are, if you're friends with me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, feel free to reach out, and I'll be down for whatever. Um, I don't know if I want to. Yeah, rest in peace, Bob Barker. Sad to hear. And what's her name? The original voice of Harley Quinn from the Batman animated animated series. She passed away. I forgot her name. Yeah, but yeah, the original voice of Harley Quinn, Arlene Sorkin. Yeah, she's passed away, and I just found out about that. Um, yeah, but yeah, in the future, if ever anybody wants to do a collaboration or a commentary or any kind of discussion, uh, you can reach out to me, or and I could reach out to you, either way. But uh, like I said, I don't know if I want to get into what happened last night in the hangout, and I kind of for right now, I just want to take a break from doing hangouts and just kind of keep it simple and scale back a little bit, and because things can get things can get out of control. I'll just put it like that. Yeah, Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt. Yeah, it's sad to hear. Both of them passed away in a short time. I don't know anything about Adam Sandler's new movie. Uh, I thought maybe I saw like a trailer, but it didn't make any sort of impression. So yeah, I mean, so I want to. I almost kind of want to do a separate video talking about that, or a community post about what happened last night in the hangout. Uh, I don't want to. I'm not the type to like call out people or get angry. But hey, Wild Man, we got Wild Man in the house here. So we got some great people in here. Explore. Hey, how you doing, man? Why? What happened? Um, I'll save that. I don't know if I want to talk about that here. Maybe I'll save that for like a small video or kind of like a going forward type of thing. Um, I'll just say, for right now, we were doing the hangout and someone had popped in the waiting room and I had no idea who this person was. I kind of maybe knew, but I didn't know who he was. So automatically I'm like, okay, this could have been anyone. It could have been a troll or some type of, troublemaker because you just don't know. And this person never popped up in the chat. Usually when I put the link in the chat and I know it's a hangout, a lot of times people will ask beforehand if they can join. And most of the time I say, yes, sure, come on in. And this person never showed up in the chat. And he just kind of popped up in the waiting room. And it wasn't a hacker. No, I mean, the guy means well. He was an okay guy. And, if a person means well, okay. But also, too, you can understand me being hesitant to let somebody in that I don't know. Like, that I know Scotty, I know Wildman, I know Alex, I know, uh, you know, Matt Thomas, I know quite a few of you people out there, that even Junebug, but I didn't know this person. And then, I was kind of getting agitated by that and I was ready to end the stream. And when it came to a point where I was closing, when I was ending the stream, the guy wanted to keep going. And I'm like, no, we're going to end it here. So it was just me being, and again, I don't get angry much or agitated much, but I was agitated last night. And, for the moment, I just don't want to do any hangouts or if anything, let's just for right now keep it one-on-ones or keep it simple, scale it back. So well, the guy was okay, the guy was cool, but it's just a fact of you don't know, the guy didn't ask in the chat. He just sort of popped in, which tells me that someone had shared the link to him some other way by email or whatever. uh I mean, he could have just accepted the, like, you can come into the waiting room and if you click on the link, but the guy just never popped up and asked. He never say, hey, can I join or whatever, and it just rubbed me the wrong way. I've never seen that movie, but I do have it. But oftentimes I don't mind if people, like, if we have a whole group of people, and I know it can get a little bit crazy and insane when we have, or like, let's say 6 to 8 people, and it can get a little bit, insane. But I think from now on, if you want to join, reach out or via in the chat there or Instagram or like Scotty says. Yeah, I still haven't seen that movie. I've never seen The Tick. I think maybe I remember a little bit. And yeah, that's something I should do too from now on is, if I'm going to invite people, I'm just going to send it out via email and I should be more careful, especially when it comes to these hangouts, anybody could just jump into the green room. So you have to be careful. And like, this doesn't happen that often. This usually doesn't happen. And especially when it comes to a point where I'm like, okay, we're done here, and the guy wants to keep going, and I'm like, no, we're not having this. And again, I don't get angry that much. I don't like getting angry and agitated, but I'm going to put it behind me. So, and move on from there. Yeah, I do feel that. And by the way, Friday night, I was going to go to a double feature of the Terminator and RoboCop, and I'm like, I didn't go. I was going to go, and it was like an hour drive from here. In fact, it was in Durham. Alex, you know where Durham is at. Maybe we should have went. Me and Alex. That would have been cool. I didn't go, but I found out that it sold out. Like 220 people showed up for this double feature. So I felt bad. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I would love to talk about that and do. I was thinking about maybe doing a soon here, like a commentary on Mortal Kombat. Uh, next weekend I'm going to a family reunion, so I won't be able to do much. Um, but I was gonna throw it out there if you guys want to see like a Mortal Kombat commentary, and you can let me know who wants in on that one. I'll keep it, to a couple of people or three people, four people. Yeah. Well, I mean, even you know, you think about that double feature, Terminator and RoboCop. I knew it was going to be a big crowd, but I didn't know it was going to be that many people. Like I didn't know it was going to sell out. But Gabo, we don't live far apart from each other, and we have to get up. Rowan Atkinson, I haven't heard about that. Yeah, it might be after next weekend, or in fact, maybe you know what? I don't know if the next Thursday night does that work for anybody up here? Friday I'm leaving. Like I'm leaving to go out of town Friday, but maybe that Thursday night, I don't know who's available. If not, then we can, go shoot for another night. Yeah. Okay. So today I just found out that there's this convention in Virginia coming up in October, and there's going to be quite a few names there. Um, it's sort of like a Galaxy Con, but it's called Nightmare Weekend, and Danny Trejo is going to be there. Richard Dreyfuss is going to be there. The cast of VT is going to be there, like Dee Wallace and Henry Thomas. The cast of Hocus Pocus, like Thor Birch, Omri Katz. Um, there's going to be a lot of people there. So, maybe if anything, I would love to go meet Richard Dreyfuss. So I'm looking at going to that in October. We'll see what happens. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I rather like that theater that plays these older movies. They play them every week, and in September here, I'm thinking about going to see one. And Equalize. I don't know if I want to see that. I have never heard of this guy. Hey, Alex. Yeah, Alamo Draft House. I've never been, so maybe that's what we got to do, Alex. Because I've never been. I've always wanted to go to Alamo Draft House. I don't know where they're happening at. Yeah, Vanessa Shaw is going to be there. So I'm going to have to steal your girl a while, man. Maximum Overdrive is a great movie. I need to get the Blu-ray. I'm going to steal your girl a while, man. I'm going to steal that Vanessa Shaw. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, but okay. So I have the list. Nightmare Weekend, Richmond. Okay, so here's the guests so far. Danny Trejo, Tony Todd, Richard Dreyfuss, the Kyoto brothers, who did Killer Clowns, Ken Foray, William Ragsdale, Andrew Devoff, the Wishmaster, Chris Sarandon, C. Thomas Howell, Kimberly J. Brown, and Judith Hogue from the Halloween movies, Thor Birch, Vanessa Shaw, Omri Katz, Jason Marsden, Samantha Mathis, yeah, Daisy from the Super Mario Brothers movie. I'm like, that'd be cool to meet her. The deputy from Jaws, Jeffrey Kramer, he's going to be there. So yeah, it looks really good, and I would love to make that one. I almost wonder, like, how many people have asked her that question. I mean, she may. I don't know. That's a good question, though. I mean, I still haven't seen it. I would love to see it. I saw like some gameplay of the trailer very recently, and I didn't mind it. It's kind of like it's incomplete footage, but it looked fun. I've never seen that. Did I read Horror Hound magazines? No, I didn't. I didn't read. I really wasn't much of a magazine guy, but nowadays I would love to like pick up a Starlog or those old magazines. Oh, that's cool. I have to check out his channel. Yeah, I mean, right now, like I said, I'm just kind of going at random here, and I'm thinking about like reviewing some of the movies that I picked up recently, like Black Rain, which a lot of those Blu-rays that I picked up I already have on DVD. So I'm switching over right now. So like I'm trying to convert more over to Blu-ray. I haven't seen Phantoms. Oh, that's cool. There was a magazine on that. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen any gameplay. I haven't seen anything about the Texas Chainsaw video game. Got a Dollywood cup here. Yeah. I don't know who got this, but I love it. Okay. I have to find that. How much did you pay for it, if you don't mind me asking? Uh, Bad Moon Werewolf? I haven't seen that one. Starlog. Okay. Yeah, I've seen some Starlogs on eBay. Underdog. Will he make a comeback? I don't know. Well, didn't they do a film back in like whatever year it was, 2010 or 2011? 16.99 on eBay. Okay, that's not bad. Do I like the Creep Show anthology series? Yeah, I got the first Creep Show on DVD, and it's the old snapper case. So yeah, I haven't seen the second one. I've heard the third one is awful. Okay. Um, do I have a favorite movie opening? Probably Universal, especially like back in the late '80s, '90s. I always loved the Universal opening. The Prophecy. I need to watch that again. I've seen it before, but it's been some years. I remember liking it though. I know they made like four of them, right? Was it four of them? Yeah. Rest in peace, Bob Barker. The Creep Show series. Are you talking about that? Because I haven't seen it. I don't have Shutter, so I haven't seen any of the Creep Show, Creep Show series. The only thing that I've seen on Shutter is Cursed. Jack. Hey Jack, hope you're doing well. And believe it or not, I would. So me and Matt have talked. We haven't picked a night yet, but we're gonna do Jack's notes again at some point. And next weekend, I'm going out of town. But after that, we'll set up a time and um, pick a night and do some notes. So okay, yeah, send them. Yeah, keep on sending them, Jack. And I'm sorry about your computer, but yeah, Jack is a great guy up here. For people out there, uh, we're going to bring back the podcast series where we talk about Jack Craven's notes and go over a lot of unproduced and unmade projects and stuff like that. So we have to pick a night to do it. Next weekend is going to be hard, but when I come back, um, yeah, I've been to Universal Studios. Uh, well, my favorite ride is the Jaws ride. Favorite Eddie Murphy movie? Probably uh, The Golden Child. Yeah, I think we still have a FYE in Raleigh. Alex might know, but there's a mall in Raleigh that still has a FYE, as far as I know. I could be wrong. Um, I haven't been there. I may have went there earlier this year, but I think we still have. I think we still have a FYE. Should we call it the Craven Files? Do you like that better? What do you like better, Jack's Notes or the Craven Files? It doesn't matter to me. I don't know about that. Favorite Puppet Master? I haven't seen any of those. All right. Yeah, I do like the sound of that. We'll have to make it the Craven Files. Yeah, I rode on the Jaws ride back in 2003. So that's when I went. Man's Best Friend, I haven't seen. But that's I like the sound of that, the Craven Files. I want to believe it's the Craven Files. Hey Kevin. Hope you're doing well, Kevin. Suspect Zero, I've never seen. I have no idea who that is, Bobby, but I think Fabio could take him. Yeah, The Hitcher's a great movie. I have it on DVD. Do I think Game of Death would have been Bruce Lee's best movie and the best martial arts movie instead of Enter the Dragon if he had finished it? Um, well, I don't know much about Game of Death, honestly. I mean, I wish I could give a better answer. Uh, I mean, I love Enter the Dragon. It's hard to say, but see, I wish I knew a little bit more about that one. Um, see, even I don't know everything, but yeah, I need to follow up on that one. Like, it's just sad because Bruce Lee had more to offer, and we never got to see what could have been. What would have Bruce Lee have done in the 80s? That would have been interesting to me. I like the film okay, but it's underwhelming. He might, Jack Craven is a wealth of knowledge, so he might have some information there. I've never seen Jurassic World Dominion, but I have a feeling that I would not like it. No, but as a matter of fact, I think it is on Tubi, and I started watching a little bit of it. So, but I want to watch it. Okay, Bruce Lee finished some fight scenes. That's sad. Yeah, I mean, I've heard you guys talk about it, but I think they should have. I don't know. I kind of want to. I want to see now, like what those were. But what do you guys think? Like that, if Bruce Lee had lived, what his career would have been in the 80s? Because things were kind of changing then. It started to become more about the muscle bound types and the one man army types. The Arnold and Stallone. Like, where do you think Bruce Lee would have fit in the 80s? The Borrower, okay. I did watch one horror film yesterday called Cobweb from this year, and it's not bad. I mean, it's nothing memorable, but it wasn't that bad of a movie. I don't know if it would be like a top favorite. if Rob Zombie directed a Little Mermaid movie, William Forsythe would be the father, whatever his name is. He would be the king. Ursula will be played by his wife. Um, the Little Mermaid would be played by uh, Scout Taylor Compton. So yeah, yeah, that's his Little Mermaid. If Rob Zombie did it, it'd be the white trash under the sea. Fabio, what's up, man? Fabio in the house. I don't remember that. That would have been great. I don't know. Would they even cared about making another Lassie movie? Yeah, King Triton. Yeah, that would be Rob Zombie's version of the Little Mermaid. Williams Forsythe would be King Triton. Ursula would be played by his wife. And yeah, Scott Taylor Compton would be Ariel. Not that I would complain, but I'm just saying. I haven't seen that. You working? Sorry about that. Well, there you go, wow, man. I'm not big on Bruce Lee, but I guarantee in the 80s, yeah, that would have been cool. I have never seen American Bandstand. What if John Woo made The Little Mermaid? Uh, you would have a lot of underwater action. I'm trying to create this image in my mind of John Woo directing a Little Mermaid movie. What would that look like? Ursula would be played by, I don't know. What would happen? I just don't know if how that could work. Hey, Common Rider. Yeah, I loved American Gladiators, but yeah, Chow Yun Fat would play every character. Yeah, and King Triton would have a mullet, be played by Van Damme. Uh, yeah, it would be insane. John Woo almost directed He Man back in 2004. That's interesting. Yeah, I've seen like a little bit of the gameplay for the RoboCop. Uh, we'll see. But yeah. But like I said earlier, rest in peace to Bob Barker, and I keep forgetting her name, man. Yeah, Arlene Sorkin. Yeah, the original voice of Harley Quinn. Why is everybody dropping like flies? Um, do I think Darren Aronofsky's RoboCop remake would have been good if it happened? Yeah, I think it would have been a hell lot better than what we got. I've never seen Time Bomb. I've always heard of Time Bomb. I've never seen it. But yeah, why is everybody, we have Terry Funk, we have Bray Wyatt, Bob Barker, now Arlene Sorkin. I always laugh at the crackheads. Um, from Beyond, I've never seen. The only Stuart Gordon film, I think, yeah, did he direct Dolls? Yeah, that's a good one. That's the only film that I've seen that he did. I've never seen Firestorm. Yeah, I mean that would have been good. Anything would have been better than the 2014 remake. Piece of shit. Yeah, everybody's getting old. Rapid Fire is a great action movie. Classic. Yeah. I think all crackheads are on cocaine. They're on that booger sugar. Yeah, Barbara Crampton, she's still fine. I think she's in her mid 60s and she's still fine. I'm just saying. Dropkick, I've never heard of them. Where'd my drink go? Oh. Yeah, I've never seen Firestorm, but I've heard about it. The best part of the best part of the movie is that I haven't seen it and I don't want to watch it. So, yeah, I have no desire. I feel bad for Fabio because he had to suffer through it, but I'm not watching it. I can tell you that right now. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I still had to finish watching his rant on the Barbie movie. I think I watched like half of it and I have to finish the other half. But yeah, Barbie looks like garbage. See, I've never seen Survive in the Game. I got it, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, I'd rather watch that. The best part of Barbie is nothing. Yeah. What's I thought it was Margot Robbie. I'm just joking. Hey, Jim Bug. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not even a theater full of women is not going to make me go. As much as I like Margot Robbie, she's not going to. That's not good enough reason for me to go or go watch it. Exactly. Why can't we get that? Oh, but that would be problematic. Yeah, I don't understand how that can make $1 billion. Yeah, I know why, man. You're first in line if it's Sydney Sweeney. You're there in a heartbeat. You've already pre-ordered your ticket. I don't know what that is. Yeah. If Margot Robbie asked you on a date and she said she'll give you the big gift if you go watch Barbie, would you go see it? Yeah, with Margot Robbie, because I know I'm not paying for it. She's paying for it. She's got more money than me, so I'll let her pay for it. Some girlfriends broke up with their boyfriends because they didn't want to see Barbie. Yeah, because they want to see a manly movie like Oppenheimer. Damn it. I still haven't seen The Wolf on Wall Street. Yeah, I think any guys that go see the Barbie movie, they're well, well, I know Fabio didn't want to see it at all, but for guys that voluntarily go with their girlfriends or whatever, I'm sorry, I have a lot of questions for you. Yeah, I've never that I don't even think I have it. Like Firestorm, I don't even think I have the movie. Oh, so you would direct it, Wallman, right? You would direct this movie with Sydney Sweeney where she gets naked as Barbie. Are you going to be Ken? Please tell me you're going to be Ken. Or Daniel Craig is going to be Ken. That would make it better. That's the only way that could work. If you can cast Daniel Craig as Ken. Now that is box office. Yeah. Man, maybe a soda. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Send away. I mean, hit me up on my emails. Yeah, Bringing Out the Dead's a good movie. Okay. Yeah, I mean, send as much as you like. Yeah, see now I have it on Blu-rays, so I have to go watch it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd rather watch Oppenheimer, even though it's a 3 hour movie, but I can have a feeling it's a better, well made movie. Well, I would say Brian Bosworth had a better film career. Howie Long's not bad in The Broken Arrow, but I think Boz had probably more personality. Yeah, it is. Oh, so would you? I'm trying to catch up with the comments here. They're coming in kind of fast. But so you would cast Daniel Craig as Ken if you directed a Barbie movie? Hey, man, Quinn. I've heard. Okay, I've heard of the movie, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, Wild Man would direct the porno version of Barbie. What would be the name of that one? Chad Cancelton is a bad guy. I think that would be box office poison. Backdraft is a great movie. I've only seen a little bit of Gone in 60 Seconds, but I haven't seen the entire film. Hellbound or End of Days. That's tough. You know what? I'm gonna go with End of Days. I do love Hellbound. I've never seen Medicine Man, but I do have it. Um, I'm not. Well, I think yeah. Tomorrow it's gonna be like a discount on tickets, but I'm not gonna go to a theater. Like I'm not gonna watch anything. I think yeah they're doing like a discount. I've never seen that movie One Tough Bastard. I've seen what's another one that he did that may have been it. I've seen another Boz movie. I have to figure out what that movie was. One Man's Justice. That was a good one. I have to go with the first one. The first Mummy. I like the Mummy Returns, but I have to go with the first one. If Sean Penn rebooted the Transformers movies, it would be a very boring Transformers movie. I've never seen that movie. Yeah, I did hear about that. I heard about Tremors 2 getting a 4K limited edition, which sounds cool. There's new features, new commentaries. So, we'll see how much it is. I mean, it's limited. So, yeah. Sydney Sweeney as Barbie and you as Ken. So you're going to act and direct the movie. Encino Man's a fun movie. Yeah, I've never seen Medicine Man, but I do own it. If Rob Zombie directed a Harley Quinn movie with Margot Robbie, I can't imagine. Yeah, his wife would be Harley Quinn. That he would be the Joker. It would be disastrous. You're gonna see Blue Beetle. Okay, so yeah, that I didn't know. See, that just shows you how much I know. But yeah, that's a good movie. Yeah, Stone Cold's a good movie too. I Come in Peace is great. No, I haven't seen that. If John Woo made Transformers, It'll be interesting. That's for sure. Party at Barbie and Ken's, yeah. Have I ever done stencil spray before? Spray paint? No, I haven't. I haven't done that before. Yeah, Margot Robbie and Samara Weaving, they do look alike. They look like, you know, they're related. They should do like a, I don't know, almost said like a face off type movie, but that would be too weird. I don't know why that came to mind. Like those two do like a face off type of movie. I don't want to see it, but I just thought, I don't know why that popped in my mind. I think Sydney Sweeney would make a great Harley Quinn. She might. I haven't seen Euphoria. I'm not watching that, but Margot Robbie and Samara Weaving doing a movie together. Sure, I'll watch that too. Anything with Margot Robbie. She's fine. Wild Man has seen all the good parts in Euphoria. Well, if he gets, does he get HBO Max on Mars? I'll be very curious. Who's hotter, Margot Robbie or Samara Weaving? I have to go with Margot Robbie. Samara Weaving's like very close. She's like a 8 out of 10. Yeah, that'd be cool. Cameron Diaz as Sonya Blade. I wonder, like, didn't she film some of that but she broke her wrist and she had to, you know, uh, leave the movie? I wonder how much filming they did with her as Sonya Blade, or I don't know, did that happen before they started filming, or what was the story there? It happened before filming. Okay. I mean, just imagine, like, what could have been for that if Cameron Diaz had played Sonya Blade. Like, that would have been cool. I mean, I like the actress that they have in the movie, which I think now she goes by a different last name, but yeah, she did a good job. But I also wonder what Cameron Diaz would have done. That would be cool. Yeah, Kevin Smith and not liking my new He-Man. I wonder how much are tickets? Like, how much is the discounts? Yeah, I would keep him as Liu Kang for sure. But one thing that I'm kind of thinking ahead for September here. One thing that I want to do is uh, kind of make a schedule for myself as far as like making videos, because when I get home from work, maybe I have about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours, so I have to eat. I have a little workout that I do, and then I take a shower, and then I can make videos. So, for September, I'm definitely going to schedule things better and, pick my, nights to record stuff and, on the weekends, upload or we'll figure it out. I mean, so I have to sort of, figure that out and, work around. Oop, drop my pen. Like, work around the schedule, do a better job of that. Um, well, I'm upstairs. I have to bring, we'll see. Maybe I'll take a picture because that's five kittens. And I don't know if I want to bring them upstairs. Um, Halloween 9, Freddy versus Jason 2. Maybe. If Mel Gibson rebooted G.I. Joe, you know what? I would be very interested. I would see that. Can you just imagine? It would be like a 3-hour war epic. It would be like Sergeant Rock on cocaine. And for people out there that don't know, Sergeant Rock, that was like a project that Arnold was going to do back in the day. But that would have been cool. You get HBO Max on Mars. Do you pay that with your Mars currency? um, Gosh, if Brandon Lee would have lived, I would have said yes. But Lyndon Ashby did a great job. Um, again, it's tough to choose because I think about Brandon Lee, what he could have done as Johnny Cage. But I take nothing away from Lyndon Ashby. He just does his own thing. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Armored. I don't know what that is. No, that would not motivate me one bit. I saw someone ask me about exercises. So I start off with like a minute stretch. This is what I do: 40 jumping jacks, 40 push-ups, but I like do 10. I stop. I do 10. Stop. Do 10 more. Then I do about 30 crunches. Um, Actually, I skipped one. After the jumping jacks, I do like chair dips. Maybe one day I'll do like a video with chair dips. You look it up, and you can see what it is. Uh, Wall sit, 1 minute of wall sit, and then I do like a minute and a half of like a plank. And for people that, if you want to lose like belly fat, I would say like planking is one of the best things that you can do. Arnold what? Arnold Schwarzenegger almost played Sweet Tooth. I didn't know about that. That would have been cool. Poltergeist, a legacy TV show never seen. Well, I did put today like one of the kittens in front of my cat, and he didn't do anything. He just sniffed it, and then he backed off. So, if Margot Robbie joined the Broken Lizard crew, I don't know. I don't even know who the Broken Lizard crew are. Dragon Ball Z. I've never seen a lot of Dragon Ball Z. Best of the best movies I've never seen. Yeah, Crusade. That should have been made. Uh, I've never seen Silence of the Hams. If Margot Robbie and Samara Weaving were a lesbian couple, um, yeah, I think I would, you know, I would jump into that relationship. Joe Dante almost directed The Mummy. That would have been interesting. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that channel. Any big franchise review plans after Stallone? Well, right now I'm just kind of going at random, but I think maybe I might do something here soon. Um, and I think I may announce it tonight. So we'll see what happens. Because, that I can go through and pick out random movies to, review and stuff. So I can do that or something else, which I may think about. Well, I would love to do like a Van Damme marathon, but being that Stallone, that marathon, I started reviewing those movies way back in January, and I just got done, reviewing his movies last weekend. So being that that took that long, and some stuff got in the way where things kind of slowed down on the channel, and some stuff happened around April and May. So I don't want to really do any marathons right now. um Maybe in October, I can review, let's say like, the Jason movies or the Freddy movies, because it's just like, 8 movies or whatever. But I'm not going to like, do a long marathon of one person for the moment. Blade films, yeah, I would love to watch the Blade movies again. Unmade directed Frankenstein Goes to Suburbia back in '93. That would have been interesting. If Margot Robbie stayed with Smith. Yeah. I don't remember that. Um, sure. Barbarella. Have you ever been interested in Goosebumps? Well, back in the day, I used to have the books. The TV show, I think I remember watching, a few episodes of the show back in the day. Um, the movies, I haven't seen any of the movies. So, yeah. Nightmare Cafe with Robert Englund. Well, that's cool. I've never heard of that. Did you know George Romero was going to direct a Goosebumps movie back in the mid to late '90s? That would have been cool too. Just imagine what that would have looked like. Well, so much. You and Jack Craven, would make a killer team of providing this information. My favorite memory, Halloween memory as a kid, I think it was, I'm going to say it was 1998. I'm just guessing. It was 98. That year, I went as Batman, and my uncle, he went as Sting. Like he put on the makeup and the clothing, and he walked around with the bat. And I remember that. And again, this may have been 1997 or eight, but I remember going that year as Batman, and my uncle went as Sting, and I think he may have gotten like a wig for like the long hair. It was a long time ago. I have to ask him, but that's one of my favorite memories. Spinosaurus. I think King Kong would win. Romero was also going to do Resident Evil. Yeah, there's a lot of information on that Jack Raven. I still have that information that Jack Raven sent on that one. I've never seen your man. A lot of the stuff that you've asked about, I've never seen. Like even the Joe Bob Briggs. I vaguely remember Monster Vision back in the day, like on was it TNT or something? But kind of like vaguely, I vaguely remember certain things. But yeah, I haven't seen the Elm Street Freddy's Nightmare TV show. I think the wrestler Sting could, take out the singer Sting. I mean, that's a safe bet. But I'm a fan of Joe Bob Briggs. I don't really watch a lot of this stuff, but and I think they brought it back. But yeah. Thoughts on Doll Man versus Demonic Toys? Never seen. Well, speaking of Kane, so this is a fun little fact. My uncle went to the same high school as Kane. They grew up in the same area in Missouri because I think Kane is from Missouri, and that's why he started watching for a while, like WWF and WWE back then because he knew Glenn Jacobs, and I think they went to the same high school or the same college. I'll have to ask him next weekend. So my uncle, I'm going to see him next weekend, and I'll ask him about that. But yeah, like apparently he either went to high school with him or college. So yeah, I like Friday the 13th Part 5. It's one of my favorites. Why do I remember that? Like, why do I remember some kind of PC game? I have to find that. Um, yeah, sure. Sure. Oh man, get a little tired. Yeah, I don't know what part of Missouri my uncle's from. I have to ask him. Favorite British actor and actress? Ugh. I don't know. I have to come back to that one. I mean, there's a few, but I have to think about that one. You would have a Kane, Sting, Undertaker type of persona. Yeah, that would be cool. What if Wild Man Beyond married Sydney Sweeney and have Daniel Craig as the wedding guy and butler? Oh, it would be more than that, Bobby. He would officiate the wedding. He would be the Reverend. Like Daniel Craig would marry Wildman Beyond and Sydney Sweeney. Now that would be a sight to behold. I've never played that. Yeah, the original Goosebumps books, yeah, they were cool back in the day. The Mall of America in Minnesota, yeah, I've heard about it. Who would be Wildman Beyond's best man at the wedding? Well, let's think about this. James Cameron. Yeah, James Cameron would be his best man. I don't know. Yeah, Michael Caine. Yeah, Michael Caine, I would say, is my favorite British actor. Now that you mention it, yeah, Michael Caine's a great actor. Um, I haven't seen that. Don't know what that is. Yeah, you could tell that I haven't really played a lot of games lately. I have Steam. I mean, I would love to. I have to look around on their like store and see what I can do and what kind of games I can play. You don't know about James Cameron? Um, how about Benny from Total Recall? He'll be your best man, right? Or Matt Damon? Yeah, Michael Caine's great. Chick Fil A. Chick Fil A is all right, but every time I go there, it's crowded, so I just don't go at all. That'd be cool. I need to. I would love to get an old system again, like a PlayStation 2. I think that's what I want to get. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, Benny, he's got 4 kids to feed. Okay, it might be on Steam. I've never seen Deep Cover. I've always wanted to see it. Yeah, I've never seen the film. Diet Lipton tea. It's okay, I guess. I've never played that. I don't know what I would call it. Hey, Jamie. Hope you're doing well. Panda Express. I think the only one that we got around here is like an hour away, in like a mall. So yeah, they're not around here that much. I try to stay away from like any kind of Chinese or stuff like that. Like I really try to watch what I eat. Hey, Flash. Got Flash in the house. You got a PlayStation 1, Xbox 360, PS4. The only thing I have right now is a PS4, but I would love to have an old system again. Um, well, I've been streaming for about an hour and 10 minutes here. So, maybe another 20 minutes or so. Um, I don't know. I mean, the only stuff that I've been reading lately is my movie guides. I mean, yeah, I don't really read a lot of pro video game magazines. I've never had Chicago deep dish pizza. Yes, I do a little bit, but I never had a Sega Genesis. It was all it like it was all about all Game and Talk. It was always somebody else that had a Sega. I never had a Sega back in the day. Bloodborne, never heard of it. I've never played. I never played that one. Alan Wake remaster. Yeah, I mean, since I've moved back here, I haven't really hooked up my PS4, so I should. I would say Nintendo, but that's just me. Yeah, I still want to. I need to check out Dead Heat. What do I think of the rivalry between Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo? Well, I never had a Super Nintendo. I never had a Sega Genesis. The one that I had back in the day was a regular NES because we borrowed it from a relative. And I remember some of the games that we had on there, like uh, Punch Out. We had Mega Man 2 or 3, Super Mario, Mario Golf. There was a Simpsons game that we had. There was a Star Trek game for NES that we had. Um, Now, when the PlayStation came out, that was a big thing. And it became all about Crash Bandicoot and Twisted Metal, uh, Spyro. PlayStation was, you know, a big thing. Tomb Raider. There was a game for PlayStation called Jackie Chan Stuntmaster. I don't know how many people out there remember that one, but that was a fun one. There was a snowboarding game for PlayStation. I forgot what it was called, but that was fun. Yeah, Tekken. Yeah, I forgot about Tekken. I don't know how I forgot about Tekken. Was it Tekken 3? Was that for PlayStation? I remember that one. What if Stallone directed RoboCop versus the Terminator? That would be a great movie. Yeah, Doom 64. Oh, you talk. Okay, yeah, I have played a little bit of that, and not as much as Rambo Raff. I know he's knocking out a lot of playthroughs right now, but I remember liking that. That's it. Yeah, I think it's called Cool Borders. Yeah, Cool Borders. It was a snowboarding game for PlayStation, and that was fun. Yeah, Cool Borders. Yeah, Tekken 3. That's the one I remember the most. Okay, Silent Hill. Okay, I've never played any of the Silent Hill games. I'm very behind. Yeah, Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, I remember that. I've never seen the Silent Hill movie. Downhill Domination. I don't think I have. I'm starting an OnlyFans. This is my OnlyFans right here. See that? Yeah, that's my OnlyFans. That's the action that I get, and I got a fan up there too. That's my OnlyFans. Yeah, this fan right here that's missing this front piece. Yeah, that's my OnlyFans. Yes, I have. Um, I don't know. I just thought it was okay. I mean, I'm not. I would say the best part of the series is Sweet Tooth, and he's barely in it. And then by the end of it is when they tease a tournament, and I'm like, okay, I understand that you have to build up the first season to tease the future, but for me, there just wasn't enough. I mean, you didn't really get a lot of, you know, uh, action or destruction like you would see in the games. So I just thought, it was just an okay, like, out of 10, I gave it a 6. Mildly fun, but yeah, that's my 2 cents on that one. PlayStation, I go with that. I've never seen Ash versus Evil Dead TV show. Yeah, Twisted Metal. I remember having that. Twisted Metal, Twisted Metal 2. I think I even had Twisted Metal 3 and 4 for PlayStation. I forgot which one, but I think that Rob Zombie had that song Dragula on one of the Twisted Metal games back in the day. Tekken 8 in January. Have ever played Brain Dead? No, I never played them. Yeah, see, I barely remember like Twisted Metal 4. I remember a little bit, but I haven't played that in 20 plus years. But I'll go on for another, like, let's say 15 minutes here, and I'll be about an hour and a half. But yeah. I remember a movie called Brain Dead. I've never seen it. Davy Lynch movie. Yeah, Stir of Echoes is great. It would be a very boring game. Like it just it would be very boring. Brain Dead is Peter Jackson. Yeah, that's a great movie. Yeah, Dead Alive. Yeah, I had that film at one point, and I don't know what happened to it. So I'm gonna have to pick up the movie again because I don't know what happened to that DVD. But that is one of my favorite zombie movies. Why can't Peter Jackson go back to directing movies like that instead of whatever he's doing now? Have you had chicken strips and bacon? No, I've never had chicken strips on pizza. That I don't know what that tastes like, but I don't want to know. I mean, it sounds weird to me. Uh, the Doom games. I mean, not really. I mean, I kind of remember a little bit, but that was back in the mid '90s, right? The Doom for PC or whatever system. But yeah, I never really got into Doom. I'm not saying I would not get into it now, but I just never played them. Soul Blade, I've never played. On my pizza, if I had to pick one, definitely not pineapple. I would say mushrooms. I've never seen Casablanca. I know. You have a bootleg of Dead Alive. I'm gonna have to find that. The Die Hard trilogy on PlayStation, I've never played. No, but I'm pretty sure Matt has heard of those. Matt Thomas. I'll have to ask him about Pizza and Harvey's. Golden Corral. Yeah, we have one around here, but I haven't been to it in years. From what I understand, the food quality has gone down. So I don't go there that much. Barbecue chicken on pizza. I've tried it before, I think, but I don't remember liking it. I don't know. Like I can't tell you what it tastes like. Yeah, Cracker Barrel is great. That's one of my favorite places to go, actually. Van Damme or De Niro? I go with Van Damme. Yeah, Wizard of Oz is a great movie. I need to watch Dead Alive again. Yeah, yeah, I don't understand that. Pineapple on pizza? Come on. Certain things don't belong on pizza. Like even I don't eat pizza much because again I try to watch what I eat. But there's certain things that I like on pizza. Pineapple is not one of them. I've never seen Dark Water. Yeah, that would be nasty. My favorite character from The Wizard of Oz is probably the Scarecrow. Broccoli on pizza. Yeah, I would not want to try that. Um, it wouldn't surprise me if, for some reason, the Expendables 4 makes money. Uh, if it makes a little bit of money, I have a feeling because it's been almost 10 years since we've had one of those movies, which is hard to believe. As bad as Expendables 3 is, but for some reason, I have a feeling that that movie can make some money. A little bit. I'm not going to say, it's going to make billions or do gangbusters. But if it's going into a theater, it could possibly make some money. I don't want it to make money. I just have a bad feeling that the movie's going to suck. We know that. It's got 50 Cent and Megan Fox in it. Okay, I've never played that. Yeah, we had a CC's Pizza around here for a while, and it shut down. Okay, so I do like Supreme Pizza. Like, run it through the garden. That's what we say. Put all the vegetables. Yeah, I like that. So I like Supreme Pizza. Yeah, that may happen. Even though I don't look forward to it at all because of, again, 50 Cent and Megan Fox. But we'll see. I've never seen that film. Reindeer Games, I've never seen. I've never played Duke Nukem. It's just one of those things that I think when that came out, I was just a few years old. I mean, I think, gosh, I've seen a little bit of Paycheck, but I haven't seen the entire film. Roy Rogers Restaurant? No, I never heard of it. But I've seen a little bit of Paycheck. I just haven't finished the entire film. No, because everything that I've seen with 50 Cent in, to me, he's made the film worse. Look at Escape Plan. Like, if you could have put in anybody in that role, why not Michael Jai White? Why not Carl Weathers? Well, I have an idea for that. I mean, and there's plenty of those in my collection, like in movies that I've never seen. I mean, there's out of the thousands of movies that I have, I mean, there's definitely hundreds in there that I haven't seen. And I've seen quite a bunch, but there's a lot that I haven't seen. But I may have an idea for that later. So for people out there in the stream, uh, be on the lookout for a video that I'll be uploading. Uh, well, I mean, honestly, the Burger King that we have over here, we have a Burger King, and I don't really go there much anymore. I don't know, just something about the people that work inside, or the food is just not good. Like nobody's going to Burger King. A chocolate Whopper, and that sounds nasty. Are you talking about Epic Movie? I've never seen that. Rank the following music genres: rock. Okay, so I'll go with rock, techno, blues, and then country, then rap. I'm not a fan of country or rap. There's maybe a handful of country songs and a handful of rap songs that I like, and that's it. I'm just not a fan of those genres. I've never seen Rose Red. Rank the following film genres. Okay, I'm going to say, for me, it's action, then horror. You know what? That order right there, I would go in that order. Or maybe that I would switch comedy and sci fi, but I would say action, horror, comedy, sci fi, drama. Yeah, we have FYE. It's like an hour away from here in a mall. And, but I haven't been there in a while. Like, I think I went there earlier this year. Um, but I haven't been there. I hope it's still open. Favorite restaurant, fast food. Lately, for me, it's been Zaxby's. You ever get mad at your booze because they're too heavy? How'd you know? No, I, I'm working on it. Like as far as getting into shape. So I don't know what boobs you're talking about, but but yeah, I don't like rap or country. Again, there's only a handful of rap songs and country songs that I like, but then I know that's blasphemy. But I rather listen to rock. South Park. I like the movie. I remember seeing the movie when I was like 10 or 11. I was at my friend's house and we watched that movie. And this is probably back in a year after the film came out. And I knew I couldn't go back and, you know, because, my parents wouldn't let me watch that movie. I couldn't tell them, hey, I watched that movie. So, I felt that I had done something wrong watching it. But I do like the first movie. And I saw it like, not too long after it came out. Yeah, Air America is a good movie. Yeah, Subway's good. If rap is the new rock and roll, I mean, the music is dead. It's like, a lot of the pop now that comes out. But yeah. Yeah, Seinfeld is probably my favorite sitcom. But yeah, I mean, I'm just not a big fan of rap. But I'll make it 5 more minutes here. So yeah, keep send as much as you like questions. We'll go 5 more minutes here, and then I'm going to lay back and I actually got these, and I didn't show these. Oh man, I got these for $9. Everybody Loves Raymond season 4, season 5, and yeah, season 6. Yeah, I do like this show, and I got the first 3 seasons in another room, but yeah, these were $9, pre-owned, but still. I love '90s music. Uh, Maybe I have, but I don't know if I could say I'm a fan. Wings. I know what the show is, but I never have seen it. If Arnold and The Rock made an action film together back, like, yeah, I think back in the day when The Rock, came onto the scene around that time, like when he did the rundown, that would have been great. That would have been a perfect time for them to do a film. I've never, I've never seen The Wonder Years. Yeah, everybody loves Raymond. So now I got the first 6 seasons. I got 3 more to get. Uh, there's a Panda Express, but it's about an hour away from here. What's going on with the Soup Nazi? Yeah, the soup. There's some drama going on. Like, what happened there? I think you mentioned before about the Soup Nazi guy. There's some drama going on. I would like to know what happened. But this is such a fun show. I would say it's definitely in my top 10, maybe top 5 or top 10 favorite sitcoms. I do want to, at some point, get Home Improvement. I want to get the entire show of that. I remember a little bit of the Critic cartoon. Vaguely. I remember a little bit of the Critic. I enjoy it. I mean, I would say for me, the best part of the show is Peter Boyle. But before I wrap up here in a minute or two, like I said, be on the lookout for a video that I'm going to upload here on the channel. It's going to be a short video, or maybe like a minute or two long video. But for the Alex, you've been asking about all these films that I haven't seen, so you may get your chance. I'll just say that. So it's not going to come right after the stream, but it's going to be uploaded tonight, and maybe like a minute or 2 minute video. So be on the lookout for that. I think, yeah, I mean, it would have been interesting to see what Spielberg would have done. I think they would have been better directed movies. But I don't know what. I think Spielberg had no interest in doing a sequel. I mean, I don't know. They definitely would have been better movies. Maybe you could have kept, Dennis Quaid in the third movie, and with the fourth movie, you could have kept Michael Caine, but make changes to the story and script. I had no idea. I had no idea about the Seinfeld Soup Nazi thing. Evanescence, yeah. I like that movie. I haven't seen it in a while, but yeah, I remember renting War of the Worlds when it came out. Like, going to the video store, and that was one film that I rented. That's cool. The Beastie Boys, I don't mind. But I'll take one more question here, and then we'll wrap up for this stream here. But it's been fun. It's been fun, chatting with you guys out there. Yeah, the Daredevil soundtrack was great. Have a good night, Sean. But I'll take one more question here. Top 3 film soundtracks. Okay. The Crow. Oh, man. That's tough. The Crow. Oh, man. You're making me think. Daredevil. I'll throw Daredevil in there. And maybe the soundtrack for Point Break. I really love the soundtrack for that. In no particular order, The Crow, Daredevil soundtrack, and Point Break. But thank you to everybody for the other. Oh my God. Yeah, how can I forget the Lost Boys? Yeah, I would say, you know what? Take out Point Break or take out Daredevil, and I would throw in the Lost Boys for sure. But thank you everybody for dropping in, and it was fun, and we'll definitely do this again. But to everybody who jumped in, thank you, and I will see you guys soon.